Dear students, let us begin with the next chapter, Reproduction in Animals. Reproduction is the process by which living organisms produce more living organisms of its own kind. Like a human being produces a human being. A cat produces a cat. This is reproduction. Modes of reproduction are two: asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction is the process of reproduction in which new individuals are produced from a single parent. For example, microorganisms. It is found in the single-celled organism like archaebacteria, eubacteria, etc. Many plants and fungi reproduce asexually too. You have learnt about binary fission in amoeba. It is depicted in the picture here. During this process, daughter amoebae are produced by the process of binary fission. This is a kind of asexual reproduction. In this, only a single parent is involved. There is no need of male and female parents. Only a single parent will be able to do the process of reproduction. Is it clear? So, in this process of binary fission, one amoeba is divided into two amoebae. There is cytokinesis and karyokinesis. Cytokinesis is the division of cytoplasm in two parts, and karyokinesis is the division of nucleus in two parts. So here, as seen in the picture, two daughter nuclei of amoebae are formed, forming two special cells for amoeba. Each individual is a new amoeba now. This is asexual reproduction, and amoeba is a single-celled organism. Similarly, we may find binary fission in paramecium also, and there it happens by vertical division. Vertical fission occurs there. Similarly, we have other mode of reproduction also. The production of new animals by a single parent without the involvement of gametes is called asexual reproduction. Since fusion of gametes is not involved in it, zygotes are not formed during the process of asexual reproduction. Yes, zygotes are not formed during asexual reproduction. The young ones produced are the exact copy of their parents, like in amoeba, hydra, yeast, etc. Dear students, this sexual reproduction and asexual reproduction both ensure the continuity of life on the earth. If all the living organisms die for any reason without the process of reproduction being carried on, then life will be at an end. So, reproduction is to ensure the continuity of life. Okay, let us move further. Now, we will be discussing about Hydra. In Hydra, we have different buds arising from the parent bud, and then this bud grows in size, matures itself, and when it is able to live independently, it is detached from the parent Hydra and a new individual is formed. Let us see here. This is the arise of a bud. It arises from the parent Hydra just like a branch arising from the main stem of a plant. In the same way it occurs. This Hydra grows itself. And see here. It is detaching itself. And then it may be considered as a new Hydra. Coming over to sexual reproduction. This is the process of reproduction in which two individuals are involved to produce a new individual. For example, human, tiger, etc. In the sexual reproduction, the production of a new animal by the existing two parents by the fusion of their gametes is done. Listen. Sexual reproduction involves the fusion of gametes, a male gamete and a female gamete, and it results into the formation of a zygote that develops into a new individual. Like we have fishes, frogs, cows, dogs, horses, human beings, etc. Most animals reproduce by sexual reproduction. In this, two parents, one male and one female, are involved. They have different reproductive organs. The adult male produces male gametes known as sperms, and the adult female produces female gametes called ovum or egg. The process of production of gametes is called gametogenesis. You know that genesis is the word for formation, production, and gameto is for gametes. Let us discuss the human male reproductive organs. A pair of testes, two sperm ducts, and a penis. These are the male reproductive organs in human beings. The testes produce the male gametes called sperms. Millions of male gametes are produced by the testes. Though sperms are very small in size, each has a head, a middle piece, and a tail. I repeat, each sperm has a head, a middle piece, and a tail. Sperm is a single cell with all the usual components present in any cell. Right? So, sperm is a single cell. Is it clear to all of you? Here is the diagram for a sperm cell. We can see a nucleus present in it, followed by a centriole, mitochondria, and an axial filament. The acrosome and nucleus, they are in the head part. Centriole and mitochondria are in the middle piece of the sperm, and the axial filament is in the tail region of a sperm cell. I think it is very much clear to you now. This is the human male reproductive system. In this, there is a pair of testes which are oval in shape, and the sperms come in contact with the eggs, and this results in fertilization. And these testes are present in a muscular pouch called scrotum. outside the abdominal cavity. Scrotum acts as a thermoregulator and keeps the temperature of the testes near about 1 to 3 degrees Celsius lower than the body temperature, which is necessary for the production of sperms. It also produces the male sex hormone called testosterone. The testes of a man start the formation of sperms on reaching the age of 14 to 15 years, and after that throughout his life. The testes of a healthy male produces about 2 billion sperms every day, and each sperm has a head, middle piece and a tail, as discussed earlier. The tail of the sperm helps in its locomotion. There is a coiled tube-like structure called epididymis, which is firmly attached to the testes. The sperms are stored temporarily here. Then there is vas deferens or sperm duct, which is a narrow duct starting from the testes and join the urethra. It carries sperms to the urethra by the muscular action of its wall. Fluid produced by the seminal vesicles mixes with the sperms to produce semen. This fluid provides nourishment to the sperms. Then there is urethra, which is a long tube arising from the urinary bladder to carry urine. It runs through the penis and opens to the outside through male genital pore. The semen from vas deferens also joins the urethra. Thus, urethra carries urine from the bladder as well as semen. Then there is penis, which is a long and thick muscular organ. It helps in injecting the sperms into the vagina of the female body. The male reproductive organs are having some accessory glands like seminal vesicles, prostate gland and bulbourethral gland. Secretion of these glands constitutes the seminal plasma, which is rich in fructose, calcium and certain enzymes. That's all for the human male reproductive system. I think it is clear to you all, dear students. Thanks for watching.